Hi guys, just a quick one. So what day is it today? As usual, I can't remember. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, I'm on here today to say hi to my subscribers. I've posted 2 vlogs from Jamaica and I just wanted to get things a bit square. I had a comment on my channel, which I very much appreciate comments, even if they're like even slightly negative, because it's still a comment, right? And everyone's entitled to their opinion. So I just wanted to get something straight. I would never go to a country, obviously you guys don't know me, and so anything I say here could be all sorts of blah blah, but I would never go to any country just to get some sort of red to dread experience. I went to Jamaica because I've kind of always wanted to go to the West Indies. I've never been to any of the West Indies. I know I had a friend of a friend over there that I went to stay with, and then I got coached to Negril by myself and spent about 5 or 6 days, like seriously meeting people, saying hello to people, but generally chilling on the beach. I did talk to people, I did talk to Rastas and stuff like that, and they were you know, some of the banter was so funny and exciting and interesting, and sometimes not interesting, but that's human beings, right? So I do understand the concept that lots of tired old white women go to Jamaica to find somebody to sleep with and spend their whole time there doing that. That wasn't my thing. My thing was I went there to chillax. That's what I needed, that's what I wanted. No, I don't have loads of money, and I'm not even joking, but that's not to say that I live bad. And look, I dress up, I dress well, I don't always dress up, sometimes I don't dress up, but I've always been known to be a bit of a glamorous dresser-upper. And remember that video I did of Tales of Grandeur or something? You know, I'm like that. I've been one of those people that even in the council estate that I grew up in, and my father used to sort of spoil me in his own way, even though we went stealing with him, we didn't really technically have anything, but I've always got this impression that I've got things and I've got stuff and I'm somebody. It's a bad thing that I do need to get over here and there. But the fact is, yes, I went to Jamaica. I used 66,000 Avios points that were collected over years. I looked at if I could get to Jamaica on that, and I had to add £150 to it, and I got that £150. And yes, I did spend money out there that I don't technically have, but are you ever going to go anywhere in life if you don't have any money? The answer is no. Sit your backside down and don't enjoy the ride of life. I understand that, but I just did. I've got menopause, or I've got older. I just can't be bothered to never do anything, so I just went, right? So guys, I'm not like that. I'm not that kind of person. Maybe I was when I was younger. I've got some footage that I'm going to put up over the next few weeks where I did get chatted up. It's not like I never got chatted up. Did I give in to the chat-ups? No. But did I have some fun with the chat-ups and the banter? Yes. And it was nice. And it was nice to talk to different people and let them try as well. Why not? Let them try, let them have a laugh. And I had a laugh as well. But I didn't go there to sleep with anyone. And I can assure you that was not what I ended up doing at all. I literally had fun. That's why sometimes I look so mash up, you know. Sometimes I look terrible. I wasn't really concerned. Every now and then I dressed up and made myself look nice, but I just wanted to be on the beach. I just wanted the sun. I just wanted the wind. I just wanted the sea. And I want to keep going to places like that. And I want to go back to Jamaica. And if I'm honest, I would actually live in Negril. Would I live anywhere else that's sunny and hot? Probably. But it's just that I kind of left my heart there. The people are generally quite friendly, not like the British West Indians who act like they got something stuck up their backside most of the time, and that's like the rest of the English people over here. It's cold, it's miserable, the country's sinking, and it's not great at all. Nothing about Britain that's great anymore. Maybe there was once, but I don't think I've ever seen it, to be honest with you, even in my lifetime. Although when I was growing up it was better than it is now in many ways, but we always say that, don't we? It's all relative, right? So guys, I'm checking in with you. Is it Thursday? It's Friday. It's Friday today. I think it is Friday. No, it's Thursday. So what is it? Probably like the 19th or something. Just don't quote me. Just have a look in your calendars. Not that it's important. Hi everyone in Jamaica. Thank you for having me, and I had a great time. And if anyone wants to sponsor me to live in Negril a few months of the year, I'd love you to have me. But no, I didn't sleep with anybody. I wasn't going over there to rent a dread. I was going over there to make connections and to speak to people like I always do, and to enjoy life a little bit, just a little bit. just to steal away. So I just wanted to make that clear to everyone. I hope you get me. I hope you start to get to know me. Then maybe you will like me enough to believe what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't say everything, but I definitely don't lie on here. I don't say everything because some things are not to be said and they're private, and I should just be careful what I say sometimes because I talk too much. But I don't lie on here. So believe me, guys, or don't. It's fine, no problem. It's YouTube, what can I say? There's so much fake nonsense rubbish on here that I don't blame anyone for thinking anything, so it's fine. What else was I gonna say? It's funny because I had a situation once when I was a teenager. Was I a teenager? Yeah, I was a teenager, and I was sorry, one second, I'm gonna turn this off because I'm actually really hot. 1 second. Okay, so that's better. I was just having a hot flush, you see. This is what being 52. Sorry about the view out there, but this is the UK, guys. Great Britain. Sorry, it's just it's been raining all day. What's new? Anyway, and when it rains, it's not like nice rain like in Jamaica, sorry to say, but it's like rain in the UK, and it's cold. And if you noticed in my last clip, before I go on to say what I was going to say, if you noticed in my last vlog of Jamaica, you might see different colour differences and things going on because I was trying out different filters and stuff, and I was trying to make effects, and I made this special effect on there that kind of like jumped and glitched and did like interesting stuff. But sometimes it makes me look weird and sometimes it looks weird. So sorry about that. It's just one of those things when you're trying out things, and I'm not very good at editing, but I'm trying. Anyway, I was going to say, once upon a time when I was a teenager, and I was kind of homeless because I was leaving home and my mum and me were not getting on, and I went to a place called Alone in London in King's Cross. I don't know if it's there anymore. I haven't even gone online to check, but it's not relevant. The point is, I had a key worker called Mary. I'm not good at remembering a lot of things, but I remember her name was Mary, and she sent me to various hostels to have interviews. And she sent me to one hostel, and it was actually a Jewish hostel. And in that Jewish hostel, she was hoping that maybe I'd get a place there because my dad's from Israel and my mum's English, so I can use my Israeli side to maybe get a place there. Anyway, I had this interview from this European looking Jewish woman, and she interviewed me. It seemed to be going well. It was a really lovely hostel. It was really spanking, you know, like not most of the hostels look like that. And I was so looking forward to maybe being able to start staying there. Anyway, when I got back to my key worker, she said at some point, she said, look, you didn't get the place. And I was like, why not? And she said, well, the lady said you're not Jewish enough. And I was thinking, what? I mean, my dad's from Israel. I don't think any of her parents were from Israel. I think she was a European Jewess, which is fine. But my point is, what the heck? I'm not Jewish enough. How Jewish do you need to be? Anyway, I don't know. You figure it out. And then she sent me to another hostel. And guess what? I walked in the hostel, a black lady came over to the reception and she took my passport, and I don't know why she bothered, and she just didn't tell me straight. Anyway, she took my passport, she walked off. She walked behind this door, and every now and then, about 3 in a row, different women came looking over the counter at me, sitting in the waiting room waiting, and I started to think, is there something on my face? What's wrong with me? And so in the end, she came out and she said, I'm sorry, but can you come over here to the reception? There seems to be some sort of mistake, some sort of mix-up. And I was like, wait, like what? And she said, well, this is a black hostel. And I thought to myself, what? Again. So hold on, I'm not Jewish enough. I'm not black enough. Where do I fit in? So I have a problem sometimes, you know, because I'm half Israeli and half English. Actually, in the 70s, you know, I was born in 72. There was a lot, it was a lot different to it was a lot different to how it is now, right? And so, you know, my English side of my family would think that my mum shouldn't have married a foreigner, and therefore, you know, like, she's a bit of an outcast. Not to mention my dad was the black sheep of his Israeli family. And then my Israeli family would think that my father shouldn't have left his first Israeli wife and 3 children, 2 right, of course he shouldn't have, and definitely not come and had an affair with an English woman and then end up marrying my mum and having me and my sister. So it's like we were not fitting into Israel, we were not fitting into England, I'm not black enough, and I'm not Jewish enough. So go figure, guys. Look, I'm an outcast. I'd like to be a nomad. I generally can't afford to be a nomad, but do you know what? if there's anybody out there that wants to subscribe to my channel and help me to sort of live off YouTube, which will be very, very difficult, because living off YouTube, you've got to have so many subscribers, you've got to have so many views. I'm trying, but I'm just talking like a lot of people are now, and it's getting really annoying, isn't it? Like all these people popping up going, oh, should I leave the UK, and trying to get, like, you know, views based on their thumbnails, and like trying to trick people into watching their thing. And some of them are good and some of them are, you know, it's starting to get annoying. So I get you if you're getting annoyed with people like me showing up on the internet, and I wouldn't blame you if you don't subscribe. But if you do subscribe, thank you so much. And I'm Natti Gee from the UK. I'm trying to eventually make a bit of a living on YouTube, and I'm actually going to start some training next week to start being a carer. I used to do care home entertaining, and I do once in a blue now. I like dressing up and going into elderly care homes. I don't do it much anymore because I just haven't got the energy, and it's a lot of preparation just for an hour. Do you know what I mean? I should do it I should do it a bit more, but I just don't do it that much. And once in a blue, I might just do one thing. And so I'm going to go and be a carer. So I'm going to be on the other side. Instead of performing and singing and dancing and wiggling about for the old people, I am going to be helping them to go to the toilet and just doing things that are actually a bit more practical and helping them on that side. And I've got to do something, you know what I mean? And I can use the fact that I've got a lot of empathy for people to help, because like when I used to go to the care homes and sing, my complaint sometimes from the management was that I stayed too long afterwards, because I would sit down and talk with the elderly and listen to their stories, because everyone's got a story, right? I know that one day I'm going to be old if I live, and when I'm old I'll still be looking out the same eyes and thinking, why are people talking to me in such a tone and patronising me, like, are you all right, Natty? Would you like some more tea? What would you like us to do for you? And I really hate things like that. I hate when they talk in that tone, and elderly people must be thinking, what are you doing? Why are you talking to me like that? It is really sad how we eventually end up like children again. We go back to sippy cups and needing assistance and stuff like that, just like we were when we were kids, you know, when we were toddlers. But it doesn't mean that we're not looking through the same eyes and we don't have an interesting story. So just beware, guys, how you treat elderly people. Listen, one love from the UK, in the rain, well, it has stopped now, in the dreariness, and I'm so sorry to give off the wrong impression if anyone's misjudged me. I apologise, and keep well. Have a great day. Bye bye.